Alright everybody, it's Mike over here, Mike's Custom Works, and for this new episode, little mini series I have so far going on right now, fucking train tracks. I couldn't read what this woman texted me. For what's going on right now is my buddy's birthday is coming up in June, and he's been asking me for a while, different stuff on his car, like what he can get done, what he can do, and stuff he always wanted to do and get upgraded, but just doesn't have the money for it, doesn't have the time, doesn't know somebody who can actually do it that's affordable. Well, luckily, 2 years ago, I came along into the picture of things. Ooh, that's a fucking low dip. And I'm able to do all that stuff because I have a shop that I run, and of course, as you guys all know, currently I've been doing a lot of just, restoring cars, buying the project cars, restoring them. I had the Camaro I bought. That was the first car outside of my truck that I bought. I bought that really cheap, and that was just a fuel pump. And, at the time when I was running stuff with the shop, I mainly was only doing stuff that was aftermarket related. I wasn't really doing repairs. I'm an aftermarket person. I fabricate parts. I do aftermarket work, installing of stuff, because in a comical sense it's easier. And then I got into doing fabrication because I would take something, for an example, like you needed like a stupid bracket, to run like lighting underneath a car, but because the kit was meant for like a Nissan Sentra, but you wanted to stick it under an Infiniti, but you would think that they would be exactly the same underbody, but they're not, and the holes don't line up. So what happens? Well, you need a bracket. Well, nobody sells a bracket, and if they do sell you a bracket, they're going to charge you like a retarded amount of money. That's when I came in, and at the time I was working for a tow truck company building motorcycles for questionable people. At the sense, they were nice guys, but they weren't somebody you'd bring home to mommy, if you catch my drift, unless mommy likes those kind of guys, but you'd probably never see her again. So that's when I got into like making motorcycles. And I was building bikes. I was building the frames, I was building the fuel tanks, I was building the fenders, although not really too many people had fenders on, building the custom exhaust system, the custom exhaust lines. And that's really when I got my feet really wet into actually like fabricating stuff from scratch, because beforehand, all I was doing is somebody would come to me with a car and I would just take off their bumpers, which was screws or brackets or clips, and then I would have another bumper and put right on. And a lot of times I had somebody that was painting those parts and then I'd put them on. So basically for me it was like an hour, 2-hour job, and it was simple as, as pie. When it got down to fabrication work, it's a lot more planning, it's a lot more thinking, it's a lot more stuff that actually goes into it than a lot of people think, because they see like in a video like, oh, Mike did this or Mike did that. If anybody who's watching this they have not seen the IT car show, 90% of the props I made myself. That is all fabrication work. I made little Georgie. There's no Georgie that looks like that. And yes, it's very simple, it's very bleak. It's just a freaking, it's just a piece of wood with a jacket and some fake blood and Stalin's face and some foam and some pillow. Yes, it's very simple and stupid looking. But that took months of planning to come up with him, because I couldn't really find anything that was out there that was related to Georgie. Everything was always like, borderline close to being Georgie, or if it was Georgie, it was really tiny, and I wanted it to scale. So I actually had to make, a stand that he would be mounted on, and obviously it worked great, because that was like the center point to everything. Everybody would see that and they're like, oh my God, it's Georgie. I'm like, yeah, it's Georgie, all right. They're like, that's so cool. Where'd you get that? I'm like, I made it myself. You made it yourself? I'm like, yeah. They're like, wow, man. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Next topic. All right. So, what the fuck? They keep fucking like changing the roads over here. So I left work probably about like 15-20 minutes, from his house. So I'm going to scoot over there now. I'm going to take a look at the car. You're going to see the photos of the car right now. I got to take measurements of a lot of stuff, see what I'm working with. Basically because I need the measurements to buy certain parts and order certain parts, and I can't do that when I don't have the car in front of me like I would normally have. Like if it was my Camaro or my Chevy truck or the Challenger or my Dodge Ram, I would have that vehicle right in front of me, and I could run outside quick and just take a measurement or something, be like, oops, can't buy this, or oops, I have to buy that, or oh, this is the right part, oh no, that's the wrong part, is this the right part, is this the right part number? So a lot of times when I don't have that, I have to rely on stuff that I got from the person of interest, or not person of interest, but the person that I'm actually working with. So I'm going to have to take 90 million photos of different spots of the car. You guys are going to see the photos of the car, what it looks like. Obviously, it's going to be the before, you know, of what's going to happen to the car in further videos. I will be actually announcing like different stuff that I am actually going to be doing to the car versus just like the minor stuff. But this is definitely like the first video, the first episode of this little mini series of Dennis's car. That's his name, Dennis. His 2009 Chrysler 300. I think it's an LS with a 2.7 liter V6. He already has some of it already customized. You know, when he was living back in Bama, you know, he had like subs put in the trunk and some stuff, and I know he was telling me he had some problems with his wiring and shit. He had some speaker wire problems and some boxes. Fucking assholes. Can't fucking drive. So, you know, fucking people, man. Oh, God, I wish I had a fucking torpedo launcher on this fucking car. Stuff I'm going to be doing on the interior of his car. I got a lot of stuff that's going on the outside of his car, under the hood. There's a lot of stuff going into this car. It's going to be probably good 8 to 10 hour builds each day, depending on, you know, what I have to wait for next or what comes. So today, you know, I got to run over there. I'm going to hit the parts store, get some parts, and then also grab. Then when I get home, I got to go online and shit and order the parts. Because they are a lot cheaper online. Plus, they're all in like one spot. I don't have to like run around from one stupid parts store to the other, playing Marco Polo for the parts. You know, you get in there, you tell them I need this, and the guy's trying to sell you something else that's like $10 less or $20 more, and it's not the right part. It doesn't come with all the features. It's completely and utterly aggravating. So I'm gonna cut the video. You guys are gonna see the car, and then that'll be it. And then you'll be waiting on the next episode. I'm gonna drive, listen to music. I'll see you guys soon. I wonder if he's going to hear me coming. Put the window down a little bit just so you guys can hear the outside noise. Beer cans rolling back and forth in the car. Oh, that was cute. Dodge Dart. It was Dodge Neon, my bad. It's kind of funny, like I try to roll like slow by people sometimes because I know, like, you know, when you have something that you think it's hot, you don't really have a lot of money, you do as much as you can to it, even though it looks like crap. And it's like you crawl and you got the exhaust. That's all that matters is the exhaust. You know, the car kind of looks a little shitty, but the exhaust sounds fucking fresh. As long as the stereo system sounds banging, it's great. Hey, I was there too once upon a time ago. But then you have like me and my Hellcat come crawling through, and just like a light touch of the accelerator, you just hear that screaming fucking supercharger. You know, that little feathering of the throttles, just saying, yeah, I'm here. That's funny. And then, you know, the person that's next to me, they're like, oh, fuck you. You fucked me, bro. You're the one who's driving the fucking Neon. Come on, man. Neons were like... I mean, if you're going to drive something that's like a Neon related, drive Chevy Cobalt. Like the early 2000s, I think it was. Those things were great. I used to love customizing those things. Those cars were so fucking easy to customize, it wasn't even funny. I don't know if anybody's watching this and they had a Chevy Cobalt, but they always wanted a Cobalt. If you want a car that looks like something from Fast and the Furious, just get yourself a Chevy Cobalt. Swing by my place. I know those cars inside and out. I used to turn those things into like Honda Civic lookalikes. Except they're a Chevy and they're faster. You know, the black windows and the lime green underglow. So I'm looking for, oh, there it is. Let's see, I'm going to drop it to neutral. I don't know how to pull in with this car because it's like the size of a fucking small pickup truck. So we got that bumper. You see that, right? can't even drive my own car sometimes. So there's the subject vehicle right there. Let's see if we can boost it without him knowing. Normally I would have a tow truck with me and do this, and I'd steal the car during the day while the guy's not home, but you know, I can only be chip foods for so long in my life. And then I get in trouble. Look at this bitch. Oh, I'm driving for fucking 18 hours today. Get my handy dandy clipboard. Tape measure, because I gotta measure some stuff. Oh, some water rushes to the top of my head. So when you've been driving this car long enough, you know exactly where not to hit. Oof. What that is. Is that the... No, it looks like that can come off. Alright, so here is the car. It's called Spartan. That grill's gotta go though. We might have to do something on that grill end. Headlights still look good on it, so that's good. That's a good sign. Oh. I forgot he was rocking the silver rims. The chrome. I think that can come off easily. I wish I could remember what house he's at. What address. Let's see. It is a 300 is all it says on the back end of it. Oh, sorry, I'm wondering where the fuck is this guy? So this is how the exhaust looks. Oh, it's a bitch. It's a bitch, understand. I have to know what that looks like with the bumper off, and as you can tell at one point the bumper was repainted because it's two different colors. See that? Color doesn't match. So at one point that bumper was replaced. I don't remember him saying that, but I think it was. And whoever painted it didn't really do that good of a job. So that bumper's gotta go. We gotta get rid of that bumper. Taillights, we gotta change that out. Definitely gotta get rid of chrome. This chrome, this plastic, this molding has to come off. Wiper blades. Garbage. Get rid of those wiper blades. That grill we might have to change out. I gotta ask him if we change out the grill. To buy a new grill, it's really expensive. To do it the other way is I would cut this off here, cut all these out here and here. This would get painted black, and then there'd be a mesh over here, and then we're gonna hide the horns back there. The emblem might change the emblem on here too, and the 300 might change as well. See what happens. Inside. I don't want the paper to get wet. I'll get measurements. I'm gonna find this fucking guy. Figure what door he's in. Do that again?
Okay. Unlock the car. 1, 2.
Now, was there something like flawed that needs to be replaced, or just something?
That's just the way Chrysler designed this one.
Yeah, well, there's a switch issue then. Okay. Yeah. That's for sure.
No, I'm just kidding.
Anything interior that you would like to have down the line, like maybe like this changed to like red, that changed to red?
We tried doing those, and I believe you could, yeah, right here on this one, you can see we pried it up.
Right.
The other ones, the bottom two can come out. That one did not want to come out. It just started chipping and breaking, and I'm like,
yeah, no, the whole steering wheel actually has to come apart, the whole assembly. Sorry, I forgot your back doors open.
You have done with this?
My back doors don't open.
Like on the corners of the box, that way when I stop, it's not just gonna go.
Yeah, your whole box is actually gonna be refitted in there. Like it's gonna come apart. I'm gonna take it out, redo it. It's gonna look exactly the same. Minor changes on it, but nothing dramatic at all. but it's actually gonna fit that whole opening. Does those LEDs work that are over there or no?
Yeah, they work when the car's on.
When the car's on, right?
You ran it that way so it wouldn't just drain battery.
Okay. Now, do you always want to keep those seats in? Because I guess at some point in time you kind of use those seats to...
I don't use the seats.
You don't use the seats.
But when it comes time to possibly having to sell the car or trade the car, the seats are going to be needed.
The car will be like my truck. It just fucking has over 200,000 miles on it. You never get rid of it. Alright, so this is how far the box dips into.
Yeah, this way I still have some sort of trunk space to be able to get a few things. You know, get a case of water. Okay, it sits perfectly right there.
Alright, everybody, that's it for the first episode. I did contact him, and I talked to him about doing this two-tone, kind of like it is on this car. He didn't want to go for it right away. He figured it'd be too much of a change, but it is a concept idea down the line to go for that two-tone with the red and the black. I think it would look really sexy. It would really freaking cut up that color. Being that he likes red and he likes black, it would definitely make that car pop. Obviously, different wheels on the car down the line and stuff would obviously make it look different too. Of course, the car in the picture, you know, is a lower Chrysler, but, you know, he can basically almost get himself to that point if he actually went for that. And, of course, it would be a black grille. It wouldn't have kept the chrome grille. I just didn't feel like trying to overlay a photo of a black grille on there. I just wanted to try to get that color cut scheme quickly done and then send it over to him and see what he thinks. Like I said, he likes it, but he doesn't want to do it, so we're not going to actually be doing that down the line. We are going to be doing like some miscellaneous other stuff that you are going to be seeing. So there's going to be a lot of stuff on the engine compartment. There's going to be a lot of stuff being done actually inside the car itself. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to run the episodes for this. This is the first one. It might be 3 episodes. It might be 2 episodes. It might be 4 episodes. I mean, I don't know if I really want to cut it into multiple days. This is like a 3-day project that I'm going to try to do in 3 days. Hopefully with parts coming. I did get word from a lot of the part companies that they are going to be shipping, or not shipping, they have shipped. Stuff will hopefully be coming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so I'm going to have to break it up in between. So this is probably just going to be 2 episodes for this car for the time being. Just to do like a quick, nice little overhaul on it. If the videos seem like they're going to be like a 3-hour movie and stuff, then I'll cut them into multiple episodes and you guys will get them. So each video is going to be posted on Sunday, the next following Sunday, so that gives me all week to you know, do all the editing and stuff, so that I'm not trying to edit the videos while I'm also working on the car, because this takes like 3 days to do amongst working on cars and doing maintenance and stuff around my house. So hey guys, I'll see you in the next episode when the car is finally at my place and I'm running a look through of it. So maybe that'll be an episode. Hopefully it'll be here on a Thursday night. I'll start looking at making the list of stuff and then slowly start taking it apart depending on how much time I have afterwards. Friday, I'll definitely be like taking apart all the stuff that has to get taken apart, just so I can get it ready, prepped for when the parts arrive. So hey guys, I hope you like it. Like the video, like the channel, share it with your friends, family. Hopefully this kind of gives you like, you know, something a little productive to do during these wacko times that we are living in now. But don't give up on hope on things. I think that sounded right. I don't know, I'm tired. Peace.